Step into the mind of the unknown, where we dive deep into the unique human experience, where we blend the dark and the light. I'm your host Fabian, this is my co-host Sam, and welcome to Anything Evil.
Yo,
What's good, y'all?
welcome back, guys. Happy Friday. You know what that means? Brand new episode of Anything Evil.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for listening to the last week's episode. We talked about fire, and let me tell you right now, California feels like we're on fire, dude. It's
It's fucking ridiculous right
It
now,
is.
dog.
hella hot. And it's always funny because people are like, oh, fucking Californians always complain about the weather and blah, blah, blah. And like, dude, it's hot, bro. Like, it's...
I didn't even think I was gonna see triple digits, but I saw triple digits today.
Oh, shit, really?
100,
Where at?
105, bro. Thousand Oaks.
No, mames, you went all the way the fuck up there?
Oh yeah, for work, fool.
Hey, did you dab up Mikey Taylor as the new mayor?
Hey, that shit's cool, bro. Shout out to Mikey Taylor, dog.
Low
that
key,
shit
hey,
pretty cool.
Inspiration. We grew up with Mikey Taylor as a skateboarder for Etnies,
Low
and
key.
I think, you know,
And that's crazy, bro. Because if you look up Mikey Taylor now, mayor of Thousand Oaks, it's it's sick, bro.
and he wasn't even, I'm not going to talk shit. He wasn't even like the top, like in our, like 2010s, I posted something like, oh, hey, I missed the fucking 2010 era of skateboarding. He wasn't even like a thought. It was all about P-Rod, Chris Cole, you know.
Yeah, like Nija and all those fools.
Nija. Mikey Taylor was just like, he's just a pro skater.
But that fool was always smart, bro. He was
Yeah.
always about his finances and shit, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
and look at him now.
and
fuck,
look at him now, bro. That's
mayor
so sick.
of Thousand Oaks.
That's crazy, bro.
The homie San delivering printers? What is it?
Printer. No, now
Yeah.
specimens, fool.
Oh, delivering some
Damn, bitch, you don't even know what I do for work.
Delivering some-
fucking guy, way.
specimens, some what do they call that? Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna talk shit.
Go.
But yeah, man, it's fucking hot. But again, thank you for listening to last week's episode. As you could tell, we tried some new things. Let me know what you guys think of all that. You know, if you like that little script that I read with some background noise and stuff like that. That was inspired by one of my favorite podcasts called Darkness Radio with Dave Schrader. He usually does a thing called Theater of the Mind. It's something similar to that. He reads like a pretty cool like little story with a bunch of background noises, and you know, it kind of like it makes you imagine what you're seeing as what he's reading. You know what I mean? So we tried something like that, but let me know if you guys like that. You know, I could always do some more. We also played with some sound effects too, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, if you're not following Anything Evil on our socials, please do so at anything_evil_podcast. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all over. That is the best way to get in contact with us. If you have any suggestions, any questions, any hating you want to do, you know what I mean? That is the best way to, you know, hit us up. And, you know, we read it every day or every other day. And, yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Oh, we still have that 50 subscribers for YouTube.
Where are we at now?
I think
Have we hit 30?
we
yet?
lost one, we gained one, and then we lost another one.
Fuck,
So we're
ass fool. It's probably bots way.
back in the same
Back in the same boat.
boat.
But yeah,
We're
guys,
halfway
if you
there.
guys, I guess if you guys want the package, fool, just let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. Just 50. All you gotta do is click it, bro.
Once
That's
we hit,
it.
Yeah,
2 fucking seconds. Click it.
and forget
or
about
get
it.
a
Yeah.
ticket, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and once we get to 50, we'll finally be able to unveil the merch we have for you guys too. We got some
low key.
pretty cool
You
merch.
fools are killing my boy Fan right now
You know what
by
I mean?
not subscribing to our YouTube channel. Show
Yeah.
him some love,
Got
bro.
some cool merch, man.
Show us some love. If you guys give us to 50 subscribers, we'll stop talking about Santa Ana, bro.
Low key,
Just kidding.
low key. But I mean, that's all I got. You got anything else, big dog? Anything you want to plug in?
Again, thank you guys. I know, I don't know if you guys are tired of us by now, but you know we're trying to stay relevant, try to be creative as much as we can every week. So bear with us. We have a lot of fun guests coming up, and hopefully, you know, one of you listeners can be next. You know, if you guys want to hop on, you guys already know where to reach out to us. And yeah, man.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Open invitation to anybody who wants to come on, families and friends, even friends of the podcast as well. You know, let us know. think it'd be fun, you know. All right, but with that, we're gonna talk about the next phobia, which is the fear of oceans.
This is gonna be fun, bro. I think this is gonna be sick.
I was doing some research, and it does kind of, make you think, bro. We're covered, like I guess humans only live on 30%. So Earth, right? Earth, it's 70% water, 30% fucking land.
Yeah.
We're all scrunched into, this land. It's all like super condensed and everything. Like, look at India, look at China, 2 billion, 3 billion over there. I think we have a 300 million here in the United States. We're all here, and it's all because we're all afraid of the ocean, bro, because we have no idea what it is, what's down there. It's so mysterious, bro.
Nah, the scary stat is, what is it, that we've only like discovered or explored like 3% of the ocean or some shit.
Yeah. There's a weird stat there's that one, and then there's also like, oh, we know more about space than we know about the oceans in our Earth.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Which I think is stupid.
It blows my mind.
Low key though.
I don't think so.
How the fuck do we know more about space, dude? Space is like infinite.
Like, well, yeah, sure, but I think with space it's more mathematical. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So obviously it's like, okay, so like with stars, right?
Right.
They're all
I guess you're right.
Supernovas
Like,
and shit, right?
More information of space.
Yeah.
Than we
So
have.
like, you look up at one star, that star has been dead for fucking 5 billion years and shit. So you're like, all right, cool. Well, how long has that been traveling for? You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. I don't know what that one guy, there's just scientist dude, I forget his name. He's always popping up on my TikTok, dog, and he just explains like people don't realize how tiny we really are, bro. And then he showed us a picture of Earth.
I fucking hate that shit.
And then he showed us a picture of like our solar system, and then he like expanded to like the Milky Way, and then he expanded to like what the Milky Way looks like from like, I guess, like the furthest part of space, bro. Like, it's fucking scary, dog. Like, to think that people say that there's no aliens is crazy.
Which is also a good time to say, hey, man, if you're fucking mad about anything, or you're upset about something, or, like, you just don't like what's going on, or you think that you matter more, you don't, bro. The big dog just said, bro, we're just a tiny speck.
A fucking speck, bro.
A grain of sand in this infinite
dog.
universe, bro. Honestly, like, and shit doesn't matter, bro.
I was also seeing that if you get like the deepest part, which is the Marianas Trench, and the highest point, I forgot what mountain it is, it's a span of I think 11 or 12 miles, bro. Right? The guy was saying if you were to grab like the Earth, like let's say you're a giant and you grab the Earth, it'll be the smoothest orb you would ever pick up, like ever. Like
and Neil deGrasse Tyson said that if you were to shrink the Earth into like a
like a bowling ball,
a pool ball,
or a pool ball, a cue ball, a
cue ball, it'd be smoother than any 8-ball or whatever, and then it makes you like, nah, man, what the hell? Like, that doesn't make sense because Mount Everest is the highest peak.
No,
right?
It's not Mount Everest.
Or
I forgot where it's at, but it's somewhere in I can't remember, but I don't think it's Mount, or maybe, I don't know, bro.
But still, like the difference between, like, let's say Mount Everest and the Marianas Trench, we know it's like
12 miles from what that fool said.
Miles, bro. And so you would think like you'd feel that little little indentation in that cue ball, but he said it'd be the smoothest 8-ball.
And that shit trips me out, bro.
It is. It's a trip.
I don't know. Like, when it comes to like shit like that, it always trips me out.
But that's how small we are, bro.
But imagine, bro, like when people are always like, yeah, bro, like we've explored less than 10% of the ocean. I was like, how is that possible, bro? Like, how fucking deep is this shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, let me tell you, man.
Let me tell you, bro.
It is, it is extremely hard to get down to, like you said, Marianas Trench, bro. Like, the amount of pressure that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, you don't think, like, obviously we know about the tragedy of, like, what was that little boat that just.
The Titanic?
That was going to the Titanic?
Oh, yeah. I don't think we can even talk about that shit, bro.
Well,
but I forgot. Yeah, the little exploration shit that they were doing.
Well, that little thing went down to not even the Marianas Trench, bro. It only went down like a few thousand feet, and a tiny flaw in the vessel caused that boat to flatten
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
in a split second.
That
The
shit's crazy.
people in that little vessel did not even know what happened, which is a good thing.
No, yeah.
God bless
definitely.
them. You know, like they did not see it coming. They don't know what happened. But I've seen like the videos of like the recreations, bro. It is
Oh,
extremely
I can't even
scary,
imagine, bro. I'm sure that shit fucking looks so
and it
weird.
how happened like this.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like, it is crazy because like if you look at the videos of like the little thing that they were in, the little submarine, whatever you can call it, it was a piece of shit, bro. Like everybody was saying that. Obviously, you know, there's a bunch of conspiracy thoughts about it, but like the way it looked, I was like, bro, how did they expect to make it down there and back alive? Like that ship itself, or the little submarine they were in, that shit looked so bad. And then weren't they making fun of it because like the way they were like controlling it was like a little like Xbox controller
Yeah.
or some shit. But it's just crazy.
It was called the Ocean Gate Titan.
Ocean Gate, yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
And it imploded during a deep sea expedition to the Titanic wreck. Oh man, yeah, dude. It's just it happened around. Let's see. They ended up getting to the Titanic, and on their way back, that's where.
Speaking of like all that scary stuff in the ocean, have you seen the spider things that look like, or
Bro.
the spider like things that live down there?
That goes with what you said. Like,
I think I'd be more afraid of a spider underwater.
We only know a small percentage of the of deep water ocean, and then it's crazy to know that there's life down there, bro. Like a spider, which does exist down there. You know, like the anglerfish. You know, we've all seen Finding Nemo with the little
Oh yeah,
that little light thing that they did to attract, you know, Marlin and Dory. And then the food lights up, and it's like a scary looking head. Yeah, that should exist down there. Also, you know, my boy the Kraken.
the Kraken, bro.
Yeah, he's down there somewhere. The giant squid, you
Or
know.
even like the Loch Ness monster and all that
Loch
stuff.
Ness
Like
Monster.
imagine the snakes that are down there, bro. The whales.
Dude, I saw like a video of I think it was a blue whale who emerged, you know, to get some air, and it had it had damage on its body of suckers, of giant suckers, bro.
Oh shit.
That's like, dude, it looked like that blue whale was like a part of a big fight, and it's like, who the hell made those sucking things? And it's like, it has to be some kind of giant squid, and it's crazy to think that, you know, like that shit's down there, bro. That's part of why oceans are so scary. It's
Cause what's that point in the ocean? It's like Nemo Point or some shit, right?
okay, yeah.
Where if you see that little thing, or it's like I think it's called Nemo Point, you're closer to space than you are to anybody on Earth, bro.
Yeah, it's
like think about it.
Yeah, it's like couple thousand miles off of Hawaii, couple thousand miles like off of
Like that
Japan.
alone, like it's terrifying, bro. To think,
Yeah.
oh hey, I can speak to aliens before I can reach my
Yeah.
own people, dog.
Yeah, and that's what's out there, bro.
Like what the fuck?
It-
Like how do they
it's-
even? I don't know, bro. Like
well, that makes
shit's
you think,
crazy.
right? It's like 70% of the Earth is water. Like, why haven't we like explored more? Why haven't we gone, you know, like and made
'Cause
water houses?
I am surprised that like, and again, I'm sure it's super expensive to make like equipment that can handle the density down there, and like obviously the lack of oxygen and all that shit, you know. But it's just like, that's why sometimes I'm like, and again, I'm not trying to get all like, oh shit, you know, like what like the moon landing and shit, you know. How the fuck can we survive out in space, but we can't do that
here on Earth.
here on Earth, right? And I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Oh, this was a fucking idiot. He didn't go to school." You know what, bitch? I got an AA. That's it. But it's just like, all right, if you're up in space, you got a helmet and you got your fucking oxygen tank, but then you can just go into your raft and you don't need it no more. Like, what the fuck? Why can't we do that in the water? You know what I'm saying? Like, the FBI is gonna come out. They're gonna come after this episode, bro. So like, I mean, it's so. And again, maybe I could do more research on it, and obviously,
Curiosity
probably
kills a cat.
have like better answers. But Or like even the guy that just jumped off the aircraft into our fucking planet.
Oh yeah,
Like who the
Red
fuck
Bull.
who just thinks of that, bro? Imagine how fast that. What are you thinking
Well,
at that point, bro?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think he was like, I'm gonna survive this? There's no way.
you gotta be very still because if you don't, like, you'll start.
Oh
tumbling.
yeah, bro, that's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. People are just like to push the limits.
Would you go in a submarine?
Nah, man.
Nah.
Never.
I've always thought about like I've been in the one at Disney and shit.
Honestly, though,
But it's kind of scary.
I do love seeing like documentaries like on National Geographic of like people doing like deep water caves. Like I just think that looks like beautiful, bro. Like when the lighting hits it real nice, it gives you that nice turquoise, world and shit. People moving
You
slow.
see, like the school of fish, and, like
Yeah,
the coral, and
it's
all
very-
that stuff. Yeah,
It's very beautiful, and I could see why people are enticed to push the limits and do the deep water cave diving and all that. But I would never ever scuba dive. I would never go. I've been on the Disneyland submarine. It's not that bad.
Isn't it crazy to think though that there's beaches
Yeah.
underwater, bro?
Yeah,
When I heard that, I was like, "How the,
The
fuck
Goo
does
Lagoon?
that? How the fuck does that make sense, bro?" I was just like, the first time I heard that, I was like, "Wait, so there's a beach under the beach? Like what?" It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, bro, like this certain level, and then that's when I started. Oh, okay, it was like the depth of like how far shit goes. But imagine, bro, you're just chilling in the water, and then all of a sudden you just doop, and you just
more
start-
water. Yeah, you
Fuck,
sink
bro.
more. Yeah, it's a weird.
So what do you think like the city of Atlantis is like down there?
I believe the
You
city
think
of
so?
Atlantis existed. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But do you think like people purposely like don't look for it, or they know it's there, they just say it's not there?
I could see that. But I think, again, like you said, we only know like a small percentage of whatever the fuck is down there. You know what I mean?
No, we only know what they tell us, bro.
That too, but
You know
it's
what
like
I'm saying?
it's
There's a whole area on land called Area 51 that we know nothing about, bro. You know what I'm saying? So obviously there's got to be some shit down there that.
well, I like to think that Atlantis is like in the Bermuda Triangle. You know what I mean?
Well, there has to be like bases underwater, right? Is that a thing, or am I just tripping out?
Nah, you're tripping.
All right, I'm probably tripping out.
Yeah.
But what about those jobs, bro, where you gotta
Oil rigging and
the
all that.
oil rigging like in the middle of the ocean? Would you do that? I heard that shit pays stacks, bro.
Pay stacks, but I would never do that.
Stacks, bro, for a week.
I'd
You wouldn't do
never-
it for a week?
Nah.
That's just crazy, bro. Some people are ballsy, dog.
Hell no, man.
Shout out to those people though,
Yeah.
dog. Like
Makes the world go around for sure.
I've seen some stories, bro. I'm just like, damn.
But enough about oceans being scary. Let's talk about the cool thing about oceans. So oceans here, luckily in California, if you're going through something, your head is too crazy, or you have an ocean of emotions going on in your head, a great thing to do here is go to the beach, chill out, relax. Luckily, hopefully you go in like a day where it's not hot as like how it is this week,
Fuck, bro.
because that sand will kill, like our guest Tony, when he went to Colorado and burned his feet in the sand. Shout out Tony,
Fuck.
coming in crippled to college first
Fucking
week.
Professor X looking ass.
Sick way. But yeah, so here in Cali, obviously, especially me and the big dog, we live like a couple miles away from the beach. So anytime we have any like,
But where do we stay though?
what do you mean? Where do we stay?
Big Bad
Oh,
Santa
that's
Ana,
right.
homie.
Santana, homie. What's up? Who's hating? 714. Water Tower Dreams.
Anyway.
Luckily, we are blessed to live like a couple miles away from the beach. But it's weird.
Which we never go to, by the way.
Yeah, which we never go to. But it's funny that some people have never ever seen a beach.
Bro, I met some coworkers before. They're like, yeah, bro, like we come from like the mid or like the center of like in the United States or whatever. We've never seen a beach in our life, and that blew my mind.
Crazy,
bro.
huh?
Unless you just never seen a body of water.
I've
like,
seen somebody crying when they're like, oh my god, I've seen the beach for the first time.
one of my friends. Her husband has never seen the ocean, bro, and they live in Texas, which is crazy because like, but I think they live in like Waco or some shit. So
Okay.
I don't know how far that is from like the coast or whatever, but. They're like, yeah, I've always wanted to take him out of California so you can see the beach. He's never been there. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
How do you just not go to the... But again, it's obviously we were born with this, so to us
Yeah.
it's like a normal thing. It's like fucking Disneyland.
Which is funny that you said that because it's been like, apart from like last year in July, I haven't been to the beach in over like 10 years. Last year, me and my lady went out
No,
to
that's a lie,
PCH.
bro. You've been to the beach.
Nah, man, I don't remember going to the beach, bro. Life's been going fast for me.
Well, yeah, obviously, dog.
Haven't had time to.
Yeah, like the last time.
Chill
Yeah,
out.
I don't remember the last time I went into the water like a full beach day. Like I've done like, you know, picnics with the lady and shit.
Mm.
But like to get in the water, yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
But tell us what you feel when you go to the beach. How does that like?
Well, for me, I've had my traumatic experience once where I almost drowned, and I'm pretty sure we talked about it before. I think I was like 10, and I remember the current was just pushing me in, bro. And I was a pretty decent swimmer, you know, but at that point, you're fighting the current, dog, and it was windy. That shit was just taking me in. I was fucking swallowing fucking
Salt water
like crazy. No fucking lifeguard saved me. Some random surfer dude just picked me up, put me on his board, and just took me back to my family. The ambulances came. And you would think right after that, like, oh, fuck the water. Nah, bro, I can't get enough of it. Like, it is scary, though, bro. Like, when you, like, obviously you go in, you're chilling, and you start feeling shit on your legs, you know? Like, what the fuck, what is that? And it's just, like, or, like, the times when, I think it was in Laguna Beach when the fucking sharks were, like, super close to the, like, coast.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So, like, I've never really experienced anything like that where we, like, seen, like, sharks or whatever. My brother's lady did get stung by a jellyfish when we went to Cancun. I think it was last year, the year before. And it was just crazy, bro. Like, as soon as she went in, like, seconds later, bro, she came out screaming.
Really?
And everybody was like, piss on her leg, piss on her leg. And I don't...
Tengo pitillo. No quiero.
Don't look at it. It's cold, bitch. It's 95 degrees. All right, fool. Just to look at it. But, yeah, I can't even imagine, bro, like, how painful that shit is. But, like, I've been on boats and stuff, you know, and it's cool, but, like, it's also scary to think that, like, you're just gliding on top of the ocean, bro. And it's just, if this shit goes down, valió pito, dog.
Yeah,
like,
neta.
So that's why for me, like, I do enjoy going to the beach. I love the ocean. I love swimming. I love, like, the idea of, like, all the shit that we haven't discovered. And, like, you know, because some fish are pretty. You know, you got, like, jellyfish, like, your stingrays, like, all that cool stuff. But then, you know, you fuck around, see a shark, you're like, all right, fool, maybe it's time for me to go home, you know? But but overall, I think for me, like, again, like, I've never done, like, a lot of research on the ocean, but I enjoy it, you know? Beaches are cool. Get to see, you know, make sandcastles and chill with the fam or whatever, go, like, surfing or whatever. But, I mean, but that's someone for me that I know how to swim. How do you deal with that shit, bro?
Yeah, bro. I mean, same thing. I appreciate, you know, the beauty, like how you described it, the beautiful disaster, bro. That's like the perfect name for this episode. But that's what the ocean, the beach is. You know, it's a beautiful disaster. It's chaotic, it crashes, and to me, I feel like very peaceful. But I am a little bit like, you know, like aware and like prepared for anything, because, you know, like, you never know, bro. Like, tsunami hits. you gotta know your exits. You gotta know, gotta get to a high point.
And that's crazy because Santa Ana is below seawater, right?
Yeah.
So that
Sea level.
Just the thought of that is crazy too. Like, if that shit comes,
Yeah. Easy.
we're fucked. Like.
Oh yeah. There goes the Anything Evil studio. But I'm the type of guy that I have to put my feet in the water, bro. I love feeling the power of the ocean. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know how to swim, so I do know, like, fuck, don't go too far in, you know, because that shit will take me. I did have a similar experience with you when I was like maybe like a teenager, like when I went to like a beach in Rosarito, and same thing, you know, like you get distracted, right? You step on a rock, then like a wave hits you and it tumbles you. But then it takes you, and then you're just like scraping.
No, but it's also crazy because like that time that shit happened to me, like you don't realize how far it's pushing you away.
Yeah.
But then it's like a complete opposite where you were at, bro.
Yeah.
One thing you're here, and the next thing you realize that your family's like half a mile over there, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, what happened?
That is true.
So it's scary, bro. Like, and you know, and also like a lot of people like. Well, I don't know, like, cause I can open my eyes under the seawater, so like I'm obviously it hurts, but I like to see what's under there. A lot of people can't do that, or they have their little goggles and shit. But like, Like you said, 1 second, bro, a wave hits you, a decent wave hits you, you don't know where you're gonna end up,
Yeah.
and that's scary, dog.
It tosses you. Yeah, so like it's like I said, I respect the shit out of the ocean. I don't like try to mess with it. I don't try to like fuck around. I've done like body surfing and boogie boarding, but I mean only when the tide is low. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the surfers out there who like, surf with the sharks. You know what I mean? There's people who
Oh, like the dolphins too and
with
shit, bro.
dolphins and
Like that
shit.
shit's cool, dog.
yeah, it's
Yeah, that's impressive, bro. To do that kind of shit, surfing is crazy.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're good, right? We're skaters.
Well, I don't know why we never tried it. They said it's a pretty good like.
Well, I've never tried it because I don't know how to swim.
Well, yeah, that's your fault though. You never wanted to learn.
Yeah, I have a small. So the fear of the ocean, clinically named thalassophobia,
Thalassophobia. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and a lot of people have it, and it's like people only in like the coast areas have
But
it.
is it people that can't swim or just in general?
Yeah. So it's a little of both. So with thalassophobia, you also have a fear of drowning, and you have a fear of like, what do they call it? Drowning, and I guess essentially fear the dark, because it could take you down, and it can throw you into a cave. Who knows? You
Well,
know
it's
what I
also
mean?
like the fear of not knowing what's beneath you, right? Like,
That too.
have you seen those like the videos and do that, and they just show you like you're swimming on top, and it's just how massive the bottom is, bro.
Yeah,
And you just see like a giant shark just going there. Like that's just crazy, bro.
I've seen shit like that. It's probably true, bro. It's out there. You know what I mean? It's scary, but again, not to discourage anybody from not going to the beach. The beach is a beautiful thing. If you're lucky enough to see be there on sunset, you get to see like a nice, beautiful painting of the sky. You know what I mean? When the sun sets and the moon rises, it's a very beautiful thing. I could see why it's very, peaceful and meditating.
Yeah, I like when we used to go. I remember like there would always be people like with their telescopes and shit, like looking at the
Mhm.
stars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice, bro. It is a cool spot to go to. Like you said, if you're ever stressed out or you got too much going on, like take a trip to the beach, man. Just kick it by the sand, just hear the waves crash, and
Mm-hmm.
just chill out, dog. But I mean, a good beach day, bro. You get in the water and shit. You chilling, fucking sick ass sandwich, all full of sand. Go home and pass the fuck out, bro. Like those are the best type of days, dog.
Yeah. Let's talk about the other little things that we don't think about. Bring sunscreen, bro, because you're going to get your ass burned.
I get burnt easily,
Yeah,
bro, and I
that's-
refuse to wear it. I don't know why.
That's where that shit happens.
Have you ever peeled?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit sucked, bro.
Yeah.
One time that shit happened to me bad, dog.
It's
I
always
couldn't lay on my
happens.
back.
Yeah.
It was just terrible, dog.
My feet always get effed up, It's, yeah, I don't know. My feet always get beat up there. I always step on rocks, so I always cut my feet. You know what I mean? It sucks. So like I always, like anytime like I step on a rock, I just stop going to the water because I feel like a shark's gonna come out.
Oh, because you're all bleeding and shit. You're attracting it.
You know what I mean? I don't want to put anybody in danger and shit.
Say what?
But yeah, like let's talk about like the little things that people don't think about the beach. So there's sunburn. You said sandwich. There's sand in the sandwich. That's always funny. There's sand in the fucking ass cheeks too.
I was about to say sand in the culo. I feel
You know what
bad
I
for the
mean?
ladies,
Your car.
Your
at the
car.
End of, at the end of the
When
day.
you go home and shower, you just fucking sand
Oh,
just
yeah.
doesn't stop coming off the body, bro.
Yeah. Also like the bonfires. You smell like smoke.
A bonfires are cool, dog.
Might as well throw away the clothes you wore because that shit's gonna take forever to take off. You know what I mean?
Lucky.
It's like I always get a headache, bro, with bonfires, bro. I don't know. It's just
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to inhale that smoke. Fool, you're all
Yeah.
crazy and shit.
low key. But there's that. Here in California, we're not allowed to drink. I don't think any beach, to be honest, unless it's a private beach. But here in Cali, you gotta hide the
Hide the booze,
chelas.
but I think that's anywhere. Even at the parks, bro, you can't drink.
right.
So I think that's just everywhere. But that's where you get those sick ass Coke sleeves, bro.
There you go. Yeah. Shout out to
Put
Coke
the,
sleeves.
Put the tecatas in there.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir. The hiking too, where you're like getting. So there's a spot in Corona Del Mar where me and the big dog used to go with a couple other homies. It would be cool because we'd hike down to the beach. you know, there'd be stairs. You know, we could take that, but we always like taking like the other route. Dude, is this just my head, or was there like a cooler
Oh yeah,
on one of these times that we went?
yeah, and I think it smelled really bad.
So
So I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm sure we know.
we
what's
can
in there,
imagine.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
bro.
this
There's
one.
always shit that pulls up to the shore over there.
Yeah, there's this one time, you know, like I said, me and the big dog and a couple other friends, we were hiking down this trail to get to the beach, and there's like this typical like lunch cooler, bro, that was like hidden like behind a tree or something, or I don't know if it washed up. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, it was, you know, that's
And I'm surprised we didn't open it, dog. Because back in the day, we were fucking ruthless,
Ballsy.
dog. We just. But then again, like I think we all kind of knew what it was. We
yeah.
were just like,
Oh
let's-
yeah, we
let's
don't
not-
want
Let's not do that to ourselves, bro. You know.
to traumatize ourselves
Fuck.
from a good time.
Because then we're gonna go to jail for Mexican. It was you guys, huh?
Oh well, you were the last one to see it.
Damn spics. I'd be like, hey, whoa, chill, bro. Damn.
Damn wetbacks. Well, I did get my, I did get
I
my
did
back
just get
wet.
out the water, bro. So that's not fair.
I guess that's right.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, those are some little cool things. You know what I mean? I always like collecting little shells too. You know what I mean? Does anybody out here like doing that? Collect the prettiest shell. You know what I mean? Little rocks and shit. You know, I like I mentioned earlier on the episode today. Me and my lady went to we were at PCH. Sadly, after like the whole fires and shit killed everything, but we were able to go to this beach where they had purple sand, bro. Have you heard of that beach?
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, I've never been there.
Beautiful beach, bro.
But I'm sure that shit was probably like nice, dog.
Yeah, it was a good day, and I couldn't help myself but take a bunch of sand home, bro. And it's legit purple, bro. It's the weirdest.
You still
thing.
have it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
you
it.
gotta show it to me next time I go, dog.
Yeah, I have it in a fucking little canteen. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, bro. It's a good time. You know what I mean? But again, with the good stuff, there's always bad. You know, you gotta be aware. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta be aware of the dangers. You know what I mean?
Do you believe in pirates, bro? Do you think is there still pirates out there?
Not like how we think,
No, obviously, but like,
but yeah, there's pirates out there.
imagine just chilling, just fucking pirates pull up on you, give us your booty, like, hey, fool, chill, what the fuck, sus ass fool.
Yeah, I put my eye patch, get my sword out, be
Fool
like,
only have an iPod Nano, dog, chill.
we got a duel, you know.
Oh, sick as shit.
But yeah, they're still out there, bro. They in Somalia, you know what I mean? Always happens. I always like seeing like when like the Coast Guard or like another foreign Coast Guard shoots at them. Shit's dope.
That shit is sick,
You
bro.
know, throw grenades, rocket launchers, kill these little fools.
Can you float?
Nah, I can't.
You don't know how to float?
Nah.
Oh, so you just die, huh?
Funny thing, I have a pool at my apartment complex. Never
Rich
use it.
ass fool.
Never use it.
Why don't you learn how to swim, dog?
I always try every year. Just can't
But
do
you
it.
can't just go once a year and expect to learn, dog.
Like I get the mechanics of how it should.
It's because
Work.
it's like quicksand, bro. You can't panic.
I think
Just
so
keep
too, though.
moving, bro.
I don't know if anybody listening here knows how I like the same thing I feel, but I just feel like since my vision, like bro, I'm blind, bro.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm hella blind. So like imagine not being able to see and then going underwater and then not being able to see some more and you just don't know where the fuck you're at.
Yeah, but you're in a pool, dog.
Yeah, I know, but
And
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think your shit's what, like 4 feet deep.
I goes to 4 to 6 feet.
Yeah, you can stand on the deep end, bro.
Just stand.
Just stand. You're fine.
Nah, man, it's not fine.
It
Just-
is. One of these days,
I don't know,
bro.
man.
We're
It's
gonna
just-
go. Are you scared,
It's just a weird, man. I don't know how. I
or
don't
are
know
you
what
just
type to
gonna
describe
blame
it.
your poor eyesight because you can't swim?
A lot of things I blame my poor eyesight, bro. It's a real thing. People who are blind know what I'm talking about, man. They know what I'm talking about.
If anybody here is listening and wears glasses and can't fucking see without them, do you guys swim? Do you guys like to swim? Do you refuse to go to the beach? Do you not like to go swimming because of that, or is this fool just talking out of
Bro.
his ass?
We
Like,
don't
can you
we
guys
don't
let
like
us
to
know,
swim.
please?
We don't like to play sports. We don't like to drive because
And you shouldn't be driving, fool.
we can't wear sunglasses unless you have prescription sunglasses.
Then just buy them, bro. If you got a pool in your
Nah, but
house,
then you
fool,
look
you got money,
stupid.
dog. Why do you look stupid?
Stupid, because you got to put like those big ass glasses to put on top of your glasses. You know what I mean?
You can buy regular glasses that have prescriptions on them.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, unless you're rich enough to buy that.
yeah,
I mean,
you have a pool at your house.
Yeah, but I mean,
Rich.
I'd rather
ass.
buy, action figures and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, dog.
But the people who wear glasses know what I'm talking about. Everybody stand up.
Everybody stand up. Would you ever be interested in going like on a cruise?
No, man.
Like, has your lady ever brought that up? Like, oh, let's go
Uh-huh.
on a fucking Disney cruise, daddy.
I think one time she told me like, "Hey, I heard Coheed and Cambria is having a cruise. You want to go?"
I heard that shit was terrible, bro.
And it was terrible.
I heard all the shows
It
that
was
they
terrible.
do overseas.
Fool,
is
they didn't even-
terrible.
Coheed, if you listen, which you probably don't, bro, how are you gonna have your own cruise and not fucking perform as a
What?
headliner? They didn't perform.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because I remember when A Day to Remember had their what was it? Self-help.
Self-help.
I think one of the years or one or 2 years they didn't headline because they wanted to give the space to other bands, which is cool. I get it, but
Nah, man, that's stupid.
yeah, I mean, low key, if I'm gonna go watch Day to Remember, they're not there. I'm gonna be pissed, bro. And
know
that's
what
crazy. The fact that Coheed had their own fucking cruise, which is insane. How the fuck do you even? Hey guys, we're thinking of taking the tour to the fucking water, dog. You know.
Yeah. And so,
So
yeah.
you wouldn't go?
Nah, I wouldn't go, man. And I've heard horror stories too, like if like cruise ships like fucking break down and shit, like sewage starts going up, you're stranded in the middle of the fucking ocean. You gotta fucking turn off all the lights to conserve energy so that the boat doesn't sink. Heard a bunch of shit, you know. And then nowadays, think about it, like those cruise ships are bigger than the fucking Titanic, and we all know.
3 times the size.
And we all know what happened to the Titanic, the unsinkable ship.
3 times, bro.
We all know what happened.
Well, that was an inside job by the government, bro.
I believe that.
How did they make a whole movie on there and shit?
Let us know if you want to hear a conspiracy episode, because we got.
Oh, we gotta bring my cousin, bro. That
Which-
fool's
which
just a
cousin?
nut, Chris.
Chris?
Fool's a maniac when it comes to shit like
Crisito?
that, bro. Crisito.
Hell yeah, dude. Bring him on. Bring him on.
Chefratudo.
Tell him when he's gonna go pro on golf.
Nah, I'm better than that for already.
So, but yeah, those cruise ships are 3 times bigger than the Titanic, and we all know what happened to the Titanic. Funny story too. I went to a Titanic museum. That was being held in like L.A. like 2 years ago.
Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing a bunch of ads on that, bro. Was that shit actually like?
Amazing, bro.
Wait, so do they actually have like parts of the Titanic there, or like how do they?
Nah, they just recreate like sets,
Oh, okay.
but they do have like debris. Like they have like there's like this cool section like towards the end of the museum where like it's like a glass floor,
Oh, fuck that.
and then you could see all the broken plates and stuff that's
Oh shit,
collected
that's
from the
sick.
Titanic. You know, you see utensils, you see shoes
See a fucking head floating and shit.
on the on the bottom,
You see Jack right there, still
Yeah.
trying to. Hey, where you let me
sticking
way?"
onto the door. Yeah, you see all
There
that
was
cool stuff.
definitely room for both of them, bro.
There was, I know.
Fuck,
I don't know
fool.
why. I don't know why that happened, but
Come back, come back.
honestly, I think they wanted to do a second. They wanted to do a second Titanic, and
Yeah,
that's
we'll just
probably why they
fucking-
wrote them off.
How you just gonna let the love of your life just drown, fool? That's fucking crazy, dog. But that's a good way of getting rid of your fling. You know that when you get home, they're not gonna question you, bro.
That's true. I mean,
She was smart, bro. She knew what she was
let's
doing.
think about what she did. Little tangent. This chick was gonna get married to this guy. They were on their way to.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. They're on their way to get married, and this chick meets a random hobo, falls in love, cheats on her fiance.
Handsome hobo, bro.
A handsome hobo. I mean, sure, but
That's a young Leo, dog.
but still though, cheats on her fiance that she's gonna marry in a fucking boat, and she has a fucking fling for that day, and she goes all crazy, and then, you know, she survives, and then all of a sudden she forgets about him. She fucking kills him. Like, That's crazy. That's a
Don't
crazy.
fall in love on boats, people.
It's a crazy 1 day love story.
That shit is insane.
Know what I mean?
Hey, wait, scoot over. Nah, fool, there's no room. That shit was a 6 fucking foot long
¿Sabes
door,
qué?
dog.
Sácate.
Sácate, güey. Me está esperando mi esposo, güey. That's crazy, fool.
I can't leave no evidence.
And imagine, fool, like, if you think about it, obviously that's just like a love story, you know? But all the fucking skeletons that are in, all the bodies, bro, the motherfuckers have just gotten rid of are just sitting at the bottom of the ocean, dog.
Yeah.
That shit is scary, dog. To think that there's technically a cemetery underwater, bro. of
Yeah.
Just,
There's a documentary that they did that shows shoes still with like feet, like skeleton
Ugh.
feet.
like that one statue of Jason that's underwater and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'd cry,
It's out
bro.
there.
That shit's sick. We gotta go see that, though.
The statue. Fuck no, I'm not gonna go down there.
You
and
have
look
to.
underwater
It's
and
for
see
the show,
as
bro.
scary as Jason. Hey.
For the show, dog.
That's all you. I mean, I do have a desire to get in a shark cage one day, but
The fuck does that make sense, bro?
that's the only thing I'd do. And
That'd be cool, though.
and I think I'd be cool with. I'd never go to the ocean ever
Just
again.
wear, what's that shit that they wear?
The chainmail.
Chainmail, let them bite you.
Fuck, no, dude.
Fucking pull your
You know how
fucking-
much strength they got?
Oh, I know. You see how sharp
Tons.
their fucking teeth are, bro?
Yeah, dude, rows of teeth,
They don't even gotta be
razor
strong.
sharp teeth.
Those teeth are scary. We used to find a lot of shark teeth by the beach one time. We didn't know what it was at first, but we're like, what the fuck is this? We just throw them back in the water. And
Isn't
shit.
that a crazy creation of God, though? Hey, let me just make a 500-pound mass of muscle with 3 rows of teeth that are
Fuck,
razor
bro.
sharp with black eyes. Oh, and then let's give him daredevil powers. Let's give him like a sonar where he can
Daredevil powers?
smell blood 3 miles away.
That shit is actually crazy, bro. That they're bloodthirsty.
Yeah,
But it's funny to think about, like, as scary as they are, like, those motherfuckers, if they stop moving, they die.
that's true.
That's insane.
If
Like,
you
the
hold
fact
them
that
down.
a dolphin can fuck up a shark is crazy.
I've seen videos of that, and it's
Like, they just circle and they get closer to them and they just
where they
make 'em stop.
disorientate.
yeah, fool,
the
fucking
shark.
smart ass dolphins.
Just give him a knock on the head. Boop.
You gotta know you kick them in the nose.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But everybody's like, oh, if you see a shark in the water, just punch it in the nose. Like, all right, bitch, you think I'm Muhammad Ali underwater or what?
Back to like the no vision blindness.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't
you're-
even be able to tell if
yeah,
it's a
you're
dolphin
done
or a
with-
shark.
Yeah, you're done, bro. You're just gonna
Imagine that.
That's it. That's all you're gonna hear.
Imagine
You're
that.
gonna come back to the shore with half of your body missing.
Question:
I didn't see him.
would you rather see the shark coming or not see the shark coming?
Obviously, see it.
You rather see it coming?
Of course. I gotta give myself a chance. Now, mind you, I think a lot of the times they won't attack unless you're like being scanned. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just stand still and they'll kind of just cruise by you and shit. Unless you smack it, and obviously that fool. But yeah, I think for me, I would, as scary as it would be, I think I would much rather at least have a fighting chance. But then it's like, if you ask me, like, oh, like, regardless you're gonna die, yeah, I'd rather not see it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If that was the option. But it's like, you have a chance to live. Like, yeah, I want to see that fool coming. Because imagine how sick, bro. Hey, what happened to you
He's
down
coming
there, bro?
60 miles an hour. He's 500
imagine
pounds.
it's a little fucking tiger shark or whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, bro, it's fucking Megalodon came after me, fool, but I fucking two-piece that fool.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy stats, dog.
Weirdly enough, Eli Roth, the fucking director of Hostel, that scary ass movie,
Oh, fuck that movie, bro.
he made a documentary of sharks, and he said that sharks are like the stoners of the ocean. They, like you said, they typically don't really want to attack humans.
They don't. Yeah, they're really not after.
But like if you look like a fucking seal,
A seal, yeah.
if you look like a seal, you're squirming or whatever, you know, they're gonna be curious and they're gonna take a bite, and then obviously once blood is drawn, I mean they're gonna do what they're gonna do, you know. It's their instinct. But let us know if you guys are down to get on a shark cage. You know what I mean?
Would you rather get attacked by a shark or get attacked by like a giant squid, bro?
Squids are the smartest. Like those type of animals, squids and
I don't think
octopuses.
I don't think you stand a chance against a squid, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as they wrap you up,
Smart as fuck, bro.
they really are, huh? It's actually scary how smart the motherfuckers
Smart.
are.
They got
2 brains, right? If I'm not mistaken,
like 2 brains,
or some shit.
but their tentacles have I think it has like a some of them have poison, like the blue ring octopus.
oh yeah.
Oh my god, beautiful octopus. But if that shit gets you, bro, It's a neurotoxin that will paralyze you,
That shit's
You know what I
crazy,
mean?
bro.
and it'll
To
it'll
get paralyzed underwater is insane.
and
dog.
it'll fucking like
Do they eat people?
they eat they're carnivorous. They eat fishes. They eat whatever they can. They have beaks.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
oh,
Ugh.
that just gave me chills, bro.
And have you ever seen them like go through like a tiny hole?
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Fucking
That's why I'm just like, I think I'd rather
Alien.
go out by a shark. It'd be a
alien.
little gruesome, but just take off my head, bro, you know? The
Yeah.
Yahweh. Let my little fucking body just.
I once had a nightmare where like I got bit by a shark and he bit me like around the middle, and then like obviously I'm passing away and like all the ocean is red, and all I see is like my legs float, and then I close my eyes and that's it.
Picture Stairway to Heaven as
that's
dream.
it. That's it.
That's fucking funny, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, what the fuck? Are those my legs, dog?
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Oh, shit, bro.
Yeah, it's the reality, man. It's scary out there.
That
Again,
is, dude.
oceans. Respect the ocean, right? It's not our territory. There's a reason why I mentioned that we only live in 30% of the earth, right? Which is just the land area. We don't ever go to the 70%, which is all water, because there's shit like that, right? There's fucking octopuses, there's giant squids, there's sharks, great white sharks that are fucking bloodthirsty. And
Is
they'll
it-
eat you with a smile on their face.
What's that fish called? There's like a Goliath or some shit. The massive ass fucking. Their eye alone is like.
Don't tell me about
like
that shit.
4
That
feet
shit's
long,
fucking
bro.
scary.
Just the eyeball alone, dog.
Hell no. Yeah, man, it's all out there. It's all true. But, you know, do what you can to conserve, you know, our oceans, you know what I mean? Conserve the little ones like Nemo's and the Dories out there, the turtles. Save the turtles.
This fool.
You know what I mean? Be scared of it, but don't be scared, man. You know,
True.
help out. Help
True.
out. You know, it is a beautiful thing, right? But yeah, man, I know this episode was like all over the place. You know, honestly, we just wanted to talk, you know, and just
Yeah, because we just wanted to kind of talk about, like, you know, we spoke about fire last week. So, like let's talk about, like, the ocean,
the
and water and
opposite.
shit.
Yeah.
Don't you think, like, and, you know, obviously before we head out, like, you know, obviously when they have, like, oil spills in the ocean and then there's fire on top of the ocean, bro. I always thought that shit was fucking sick, dog. Like, imagine you're engulfed, right? There's a circle of fire, bro, around you in the water. That shit's crazy to me, bro.
And it's the same thing that you said last week. It's like, bro, there's a fire and the ocean's right there.
And the ocean's right there, bro. Like, to me, if I saw that, I'm like, bro, why is the fucking ocean on fire? I'm tripping out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm watching my house burn and the ocean's next door and the ocean's on fire, I'm like, all right, bro, whatever comes
Yeah.
next to me, yeah, I win.
That's a reality.
That's my fucking destiny, fool.
That's a
Like,
reality.
just get a bucket of water with fire in it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But obviously, it's just oil, guys. Like, you know, we're not that stupid, but
Yeah.
that shit's always like like a big old trip on me, bro.
Well, I think you have to burn it, right? Because the oil has to evaporate. It can't stay in the ocean unless you collect it, right? Obviously,
that's
you
out
can
of-
collect all the oil, but
That's out of my expertise. Obviously, I know that oil is gonna fucking float on top.
yeah,
But we'll ask my lady. She's a fucking nerd that knows all that
that's
shit.
true. Stay tuned for that.
But yeah, bro, I don't know. Would you ever go kayaking
I already went kayaking with you once.
with you? Oh, you
You
did.
fucking left me, man.
You did. You flipped.
What a dick.
Oh shit! I remember.
Just stand up.
With Gabe, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
guys! One time, I took Fabian, and this is I didn't even know you couldn't swim at this point, bro.
Yeah.
So
Just swim.
I was hanging out with
What
one
a
of my
dick.
sister's like ex-boyfriends. Obviously, they were dating at the time, and I've been telling this fool, dog, take me kayaking and shit, you know. So he finally took me, and I brought bitch ass Fabian with me. And when I tell you guys, bro, I've never seen Fabian panic so much in my life, dog. We were just
With a
chilling
life vest too, right?
with
This bitch, I know. Crazy times.
But you know what, bitch? That's what you get. That's what you get. Because you used to fucking hit me with the fire extinguisher, you fucking asshole.
That's true. That's true. I think a fellow kayaker had to fucking save me. He's like, hey, hold on.
That shit. And I remember it was coming up and you were just on the bag, fool.
Are you okay?
What the fucking life is up to your
You know what I had
bag?
to say? I was like, oh, I didn't know what to say. And he said like, oh, are you stuck like on seaweed or something? And I was like, yeah, I'm stuck on seaweed. And I wasn't, bro. I just couldn't swim. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Bro, I just fucking picture your face with your glasses, fool.
Yeah.
Just-
See?
Oh my god.
People with glasses can't do shit like you, man.
Damn, bro.
We worry about our glasses getting wet or lost, bro.
Fuck, dog.
You know what I mean?
What a way to send off this episode, bro.
Yes, sir.
If you guys make it to the end, bro, let us know, dog. Type kayak in the chat, bro.
Yeah, and as we wind down, thank you all for listening. Let us know if you have any feedback or anything. And that's deuces for me. Big Dog, you got anything?
Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know a lot of you fools have been tuning in weekly. We really appreciate that. For you, weekly 30 listeners, thank you guys a lot. We see you. We're making little like packages for you guys as well. So don't think like we don't notice you guys. So thank you for that. And if you guys want to pass on this podcast to your family, your friends, your coworkers, by all means, guys, like we're out here just trying to have a good time with you guys. And hopefully you guys are, interested in the things that we're talking about. And if you guys want an input or you guys, have any suggestions for us, or if you guys want to come on the pod and, talk to us and, just vibe out, let us know. So, again, thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it.
Lights out.
Later.